Smells lovely out here. Here's another worn down shed. Lovely. New roof though, hey. Gorgeous antique or whatever the fuck windows. New door. Lovely sign here. Never mind the dog, beware of the owner. Duh. I'd fucking mind. This is the field we used to ride go-karts in. That was fun. Back in the back of that field is where I wrecked my go-kart, even though it's an open field. Somehow I still managed to get all the way back there and swerve. I think I was swinging at bugs and hit a tree. Cut my head a little bit. Wasn't a big deal. I don't even know where to go. Trees, of course. Here is an old swing set that's never been taken down. Now that has been up since I was a child. And it doesn't have any swings or anything on it. I don't know why we haven't disassembled it and taken it to a junkyard or landfill or whatever the fuck, but I guess for memories. Okay, another antique, I don't know what the fuck kind of car, I don't know anything about cars, but why not? Neighbor's yard. More fields that the local farmer comes and cuts for us so we don't have to take care of all this stuff and then feeds to his animals or whatever the fuck you do with hay. Here's a lovely old pickup truck that actually does work. This is one of our working cars. Now both of my parents are currently at work right now, so I guess they must have 3 working cars, which is a rarity. But hey. We're living large here. Here is part of the trailer that we're going to go inside where we currently reside until those houses that you saw back there are actually completed, but we'll get to those in a moment. We're not quite ready for that. Now, if you lived in Western Pennsylvania or Ohio, similar to how on the East Coast or the West Coast or any normal place, you would separate your recycling from your regular trash, or maybe you'll even compost. Here, what we do is we have a burning barrel. Now this is just not me, this is a ton of people that have a burning barrel or some other place to burn their trash. What you do is you have two separate paper bags or trash bins or whatever for things that need to be thrown away and things that can be burnt. So all of your paper trash, especially your fine paper plates and everything, will be taken out and burnt to save money on trash bins and everything. Keep in mind we don't have city collections, so you actually have to pay for your trash bins and everything. This is just the tree. I don't know what the fuck it's doing here. Maybe for firewood? Alright, here are some poison sumac trees. They're really pretty. I didn't know what they were when I was a kid, and so I decided that we needed to take one to our house. Keep in mind this is my grandmother's property, so I used to just visit. I didn't actually reside here. Yeah, so I actually uprooted one and decided I was going to take it home with us to plant in our own yard. But, because they kind of look like palm trees, aren't they cute? Fortunately, I found out that I'm apparently not terribly allergic to poison sumac. Now, this is a piss poor garden compared to what we used to have. Everything that you see here used to be garden, especially when my grandfather was alive. This whole back field was pumpkins. We have about a third of the garden that we normally would have. We normally have corn and other things. Here's some tomatoes. We actually do grow our own things. When you want to make an omelet or whatever in the morning, you can just go out and pick your own. Some pepper plants, cute. Zucchini, of course. I don't know what the fuck these things are. They look like cabbagey type things. You tell me. And we usually have like watermelon. They do look like cabbage. I think they are going to be. I don't know what on earth these are. They look like... I've never seen something like this. It's like a bushy thing. It looks like maybe peas or beans of some sort. I don't know. Zucchini. And I'm sure there's cucumbers somewhere back here. I don't know. There's some more zucchini. Here's a nice ripe one. Here is a cucumber. Now when we were little, we always had our own little parts of the garden where we could like grow our own things. Oh, some jalapenos. Aren't those cute? His little baby. Alright, another truck. Now that one was working recently, but it looks kind of wrecked right now. I'm not sure why we're still keeping that, but hey, maybe someday it'll get repaired. My parents are kind of hoarders. Here is a piece of some sort of antique truck. Now, I don't know when that will ever get completed or why that's something that we need to keep, but hey, whatever. More plants. Oh, there's a little pine tree that we're growing, and there's a little flag to remind you don't run it over with the riding lawnmower when you mow the grass. Alright, here is a side view of the house. I'm actually going to take you around to the back before we go in. Now, this is also renovated as of maybe when I was a child. They added this porch on. Believe it or not, you can actually add on to your trailer. You don't just have to go with the basic structure. You can upgrade and pimp your trailer. Here's a lovely porch. Now, you might think that this wiffle bat is so that you can play wiffle ball, but no, it's actually so that my father can swing at bees and wasps instead of spraying them or whatever. Here's a lovely picnic table. But yeah, so instead of spraying them or finding some other kind of extermination method, you just spat at them and look crazy. Not quite as exciting as when my father has taken a shotgun and attempted to kill bats, literally bats, not a baseball bat or anything like that, but if you look around this light here, this light actually attracts bats because bugs come to the light and then the bats sweep through. And unfortunately sometimes we have to come out here at night because you actually have to leave the trailer to go down to the basement. We do have a chimney so that you can have a wood burner in the basement. So yeah, you want to get rid of the bats in the area, which I don't even know how that's possible since we're outdoors, but my father apparently thinks firing shotguns into the air around this light is a good way of disposing of them. What do we got here? The back of the house, a riding lawnmower, another riding lawnmower. I don't know which ones work. I haven't been here in forever. There are some pool noodles. I don't know what you would need them for since they go to the pool. There's a rototiller. More tires. You never have enough tires, buckets, and cans, and old metal things. Here's a kiddie pool. I don't know what we have that for.